You've felt it. Maybe you've even done it yourself. That surge of frustration when the car ahead doesn't accelerate the instant the light turns green. The anger when someone takes an extra second to merge. The overwhelming urge to weave through traffic because every lane except yours seems to be moving. Here's what's interesting. You're not imagining it. Driving quality has genuinely declined over the past decade, and the explanation goes much deeper than just people texting at red lights. Let's start with the numbers, because they tell a troubling story. In the United States, between 2013 and 2022, fatal traffic crashes surged by 30%. That's not a typo, 30% in less than a decade. The fatality rate per 100 million vehicle miles traveled hit 1.38 inches 2021, the highest in over a decade. And this happened during a period when cars became objectively safer, packed with more advanced safety features than ever before. But here's where it gets really interesting. When you look at driver behavior rather than just crash statistics, the picture becomes even clearer. A 2025 study found that 96% of US drivers admitted to engaging in aggressive driving in the past year. Specific behaviors have skyrocketed. Deliberately cutting off other vehicles is up 67% since 2016, and angry honking is up 47%. Road rage has increased by 500% over the last decade. The usual explanation focuses on distracted driving, and that's certainly part of the story. Distraction-related deaths have climbed to over 3,000 annually, and 78% of Americans cite cell phone distraction as a major problem on the road. But distraction alone doesn't explain the full pattern of what we're seeing. I want to propose a different framework for understanding this decline. Think about how you interact with the digital world. You tap your phone and Instagram loads instantly. You click a link and the page appears in milliseconds. You order something online and expect same-day delivery. Your entire digital life operates at near zero latency. There's essentially no gap between wanting something and getting it. Now, think about driving. You're sitting at a red light, waiting for it to turn green. That takes time. You want to merge, but you need to wait for a gap in traffic. That takes time. The car ahead of you is driving slowly because they're looking for an address. That takes time. The physical world, unlike the digital one, operates on a completely different timescale. It has inherent latency that simply cannot be eliminated. Here's the problem. Your brain has been trained by years of digital interaction to expect instant results. And when the physical world fails to deliver at digital speed, your brain interprets this as a malfunction, as something wrong that needs to be fixed. That red light isn't just a normal pause in your journey, it's a lag. That slow driver ahead isn't just being cautious. They're a bottleneck reducing your bandwidth. Research on how people perceive waiting time backs this up. Studies show that people now abandon a video if it takes more than 2 seconds to load. 2 seconds. Think about that next time you're stuck at a light for 30 seconds. Your brain, conditioned by the digital world, is experiencing that as a catastrophic failure of the system. And here's the critical part. This frustration doesn't just evaporate when the obstacle disappears. Research on impatience shows what's called a carryover effect. The frustration you experience during a wait persists and degrades the quality of your decisions immediately afterward. Every red light, every slow driver, every necessary pause becomes an impatience loading event, making you more likely to engage in risky behavior once you're moving again. This explains the aggressive behaviors we're seeing. Tailgating is an attempt to force the physical world to move faster. Dangerous lane changes are like trying to find a faster server. Speeding is a desperate attempt to compress time itself. And the failure to yield, which has become epidemic, represents a complete breakdown of the cooperative mindset that safe driving requires. When your brain is focused on eliminating delay at all costs, the idea of voluntarily slowing down to let someone else go first becomes intolerable. So yes, distracted driving is a problem. But the smartphone isn't just a distraction, it's the conditioning device. Every moment you spend in the instant gratification world of your phone reinforces expectations that the physical world simply cannot meet. The paradox we face is this. As our vehicles become technologically safer, we as drivers are becoming psychologically less suited to operate them. We're trying to drive analog machines with digital minds, and the mismatch is literally killing people. Understanding this isn't just academic, it's the first step toward fixing it. Because once you recognize that your impatience isn't a personal failing, but a predictable response to digital conditioning, you can start to consciously counteract it. The road will never operate at digital speed. The question is whether we can retrain ourselves to accept that reality.